Yo, what up everybody, it's Wes aka DougieNMySnuggy, bringing you some ranked seasons today. This is going to be the second upload of the day. My first upload was just a single BR game, so we ended up losing out of the youngest player draft squad. I think we ended up going 9-1 on that run, which is actually the best run I've had, I think, on my YouTube channel this year, and it was with the worst team that I've had. But I wanted to put a bonus upload up there, so I thought I would choose that I would upload. I wanted to put a bonus upload up there, so I thought I would put this this game that I played last night. It ended up being a good game. This guy, I underestimated him at first. I thought he was going to be a bad opponent, and he ended up being pretty good. Even though this is just a Hall of Fame, he wasn't in the World Series yet. He was pretty close. But here we go. These are the lineups. I had Madison Bumgarner on the mound. He had Max Scherzer on the mound. He's got Roberto Alomar, Willie Mays, Duke Snider, his creative player. He's got the 93 Matt Kemp, and then he has Freddie Freeman, which I found kind of weird. You don't see those too much in ranked seasons. Then he's got Pudge, Eddie at the bottom of his lineup. So, not the usual pitching matchups that you see in ranked seasons. Let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to be the away team in this one. His record is 116-59, so he had a pretty good record. And we started out here. We're at the top of the first. We got Roberto Alomar up. Thought I crushed this pitch. It was the second pitch of the game, I think. And we ended up just flying out on a changeup to Alomar. But then Willie Mays comes up. He throws a little hanging slider, and we were all over it. We get out to an early lead. Already a 1-0 game, and I'm feeling pretty good about the way this game's going to go. I just played a legend game prior to this, so the pitch speeds look like they were on rookie mode to me. I was not getting overpowered by too many fastballs or anything like that. I felt like I was on the ball pretty good, but I did only get that one run. So we ended up going down in the first inning 1-0, or going up in the first inning 1-0. So now it's our turn to pitch. I've kind of been enjoying this Madison Bumgarner, but he kind of sucks on Hall of Fame mode because he doesn't have any out pitches. If you're facing a decent opponent, it's hard to get him out. Then here we go back to the top of the second. We're leading off the inning with Duke Snider, and he goes yak. And we're up 2-0 on, that's just her second hit, but it's her second home run, so we're up 2-0 already. And then a little bit later in the inning, we just end up flying out with Pudge Rodriguez. So now we're up 2-0. And this is where things start to get weird. He's got Matt Kemp up, a little broken bat bleeder that Madison Bumgarner just, I don't even know what the hell he was trying to do. So you know when a play like that comes up, it's about to get bad. So we try to hit the front door cutter with, against Freddie. He hits the shit out of it with Freddie. And there's a double to bring home Matt Kemp. I forgot who was on base here for a second. So now it's a 2-1 game, and it's not going to get much prettier from there. There's going to be a lot of hits in this game. He's got Pudge up now, and he's going to end up getting another hit. Nope. He ends up getting I throw a change up in the dirt or something. He gets to third. So that's not good. Still just one out. So now we're in trouble. I try to jam him with the cutter. I didn't get it all the way in. That cost me. There's an RBI double for Pudge. Still just one out in the inning. And it's a tie ball game now. So now who do we got up here? It's Max Scherzer. He's going to end up ending the inning. So after 2 innings, we're tied 2-2. And so now here we go. We got Madison Bumgarner leading off the third. Bumgarner's not a fan of not having the lead. So that's my first pitcher yak this year. And my first home run with Bumgarner. No doubter. Squared up that slider right down the middle. And then I think with 2 outs maybe. I don't know how many outs there are. But Tony Gwynn gets on. Yeah, 2-out walk for Gwynn. Frank Thomas will come up, smack one right up the middle. I almost took Max Scherzer's head off with that one. So now we got 2 on with 2 out. Duke Snider up to the plate, I believe. And I fly out to center field. So we got a 3-2 lead now. We threatened to get more, just couldn't convert. And starts to get a little crazy here. He's got his Duke Snyder up. And grounds one between the shortstop and the third baseman. Gets the base hit. Gets himself a base runner. And now he's got his creative player up with 2 outs. He smacks one up the middle. Now he's got 2 on with 2 out. There's a lot of hits like this. The guy out hit me. He had 7 more hits, I believe, at the end of the game than me. But a lot of them were hits like that. Matt Kemp comes up. He puts Goodwin on the ball. And he ends up lining out to Tony Gwynn to end the inning. So we still got the lead, 3-2. Here we go in the top of the 4th. Things start to settle down a little bit right here for me. We just end up going 1-2-3. Pudge flies out. I was a little bit late. I couldn't get around on that ball. We're into the bottom of the 4th already. This ends up being an extra inning game, by the way. Here he goes with Eddie. Shoot, who is it? Eddie Matthews. He goes 3 up, 3 down. And then we get a 2-out walk with Willie Mays in the, what will we in the 5th inning now? Yeah, top of the 5th. 2-out walk with Willie Mays. But we try to do the hit and run. Well, we was just sending a runner with 3 on a 3-2 count. Tony Gwynn lines out on a pretty good swing there. Now we're in the bottom of the 5th. Max Scherzer gets on with a base hit, of course. I think pitchers are hitting like 400 against me this year. All right, so 3-2 game, 1 out. Max Scherzer on first. Another one of those hits right up the middle, just out of the stretch, just out of the reach of my shortstop there. So now he's got 2 on with 1 out. Who's this? Duke Snyder. Look at this play. Hits the first base bag. And then it switched to Tony Gwynn, so like I was running away from the ball. I thought Frank Thomas still had control. I was trying to go after it with Frank, and I was just running away from the ball. So now it's a tie ball game. He's got runners on 1st and 3rd, 1 out. It's not looking good for us. And, man, this guy, he check swung a lot, and I didn't get a single call. This creative player just shoots one into right field. He gets another run. Now he's got the lead, 4-3. And still got 2 on. We bring in Raleigh Fingers because Madison Bumgarner just wasn't getting it done. He coaxes the double play, and we're out of the inning, but we lost the lead. So now we got Frank Thomas up. He gets another base hit up the middle. So I had a lot of those hits too, apparently. You don't notice it when you're doing it, but you notice it when they're doing it to you. And then we got Duke Snyder. Duke Snyder shit all over this ball. But freaking Willie Mays out there just covers so much ground. There are no gaps when Willie Mays is in center field. Now we got 1 on, 1 out. Roger Hornsby up the bat. I think he throws a curveball here. Hung the shit out of it, and we did not miss it. Give me that lead back, bitch. So now it's a 5-4 game, I think. Yeah, 5-4, top of the 6th. Got the lead back. Well, who's this? This is Shroud. Shroud comes up and gets a base hit with 1 out. So I was hitting the ball pretty well. Not a lot of them were falling. And then I brought in Adam Dunn right here to pinch hit for Raleigh Fingers. I picked up the Signature Series Adam Dunn, by the way. And I just missed that ball. Ended up flying out to end the inning. So now we're up 5-4, bottom of the 6th. And it's just more of the same. He uses Pudge. He gets another base hit up the middle. A lot of those. I don't think he hit any home runs in this game. So we've got Aroldis Chapman in here now. He ends up striking out Mike Trout to end the inning. So no harm done that inning. Now we got Tony Gwynn up with 2 outs in the next inning. I think we're in the 7th now. He ends up getting a base hit to left field. A little late swing over the shortstop. We'll take those all day long. Frank Thomas up now. I'd sent Tony Gwynn. He got a bad jump, so I was trying to protect him there. I ended up missing the pitch, so he gets thrown out at 3rd. Still got Chapman in the game. He's got Willie Mays up. He gets a base hit with 1 out up the middle. Good swing there. And then he steals 3rd. Look how he must have had like a 10-step lead or something, because like he was sitting on 3rd before I even threw the ball, basically. There's still 2 outs, so it doesn't really matter. But I end up walking his creative player, so that's enough of Chapman for me. He was getting tired. And we're going to bring in Goose Gossage here. He brought in Christian Yelich to counteract that. I think he brought him in for Matt Kemp to counteract that. So he ended up just flying out to end the inning. So we still got the lead 5-4 here. We're in the 8th inning, so it's getting a little late. We got Rogers Hornsby up. We end up just going 1-2-3 this inning. Nothing major happened this inning. Now we're going to the bottom of the 8th. He's got Eddie Matthews up, 2 outs. And he dumps one into the gap. Good swing. 2-out double. I wasn't real worried about it. Got Goose Gossage on the mound. He wasn't picking up Gossage all that well, but it was a lot of check swinging. And then he got Jim Edmonds, and he watched this play. I'll just let this play speak for itself. He dumps it in there. He tries to take second. He ends up going back. I hit the cutoff man, had him all confused. Now he's trying to get the cheap running home. We got him in the run down. I'm like, yep, this is easy. But look, nobody's covering third. Nobody's covering third, so he gets back. He ends up getting the guy on second anyway. Still got the guy on third, but at least he didn't score. Still 5-4 our favor, but goddamn, somebody's got to cover third there. I had him. All right, so now it's 2 outs, 2 on. Roberto Alomar is up to bat. All we need is this 1 out to just get out of this mess. But of course, can't do it. Can't do it. He ends up tying the ball game right there with Roberto Alomar. 5-5 game now. You just don't understand how frustrated I was after all that turn of events right there. Fortunately, we threw a kind of a meat fastball right down the middle there with Gossage to Willie Mays, and he ended up flying out to end the inning. But we got a tie ball game going into the 9th inning. I got my Pudge up. I thought I got this. I felt like I was all over that pitch. Warning track power with Pudge. And then we bring in Ichiro and check swing. And it ends up just lining out to the shortstop for a weak out. So now he's got a chance to end it. We bring in Johnny Venters, and he had trouble with Johnny Venters. I didn't strike anybody out, but he didn't square no pitches up against him. We get Christian Yelich there very easily to roll over to end the inning. Now here we go. He brings in Kenley Jansen. Guys, don't use Kenley Jansen this year. He sucks. Roberto Alomar gets us started with a leadoff double, so I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Then we got Willie Mays up. He dumps one. It was kind of a weak hit, and the outfielders are playing so deep. We end up getting an RBI single. We take the lead back. So that's a little bit of breathing room right there. I don't feel so nervous about the situation. Duke Snyder comes up, ends up walking him. Now we got runners on first and second with nobody out, or 2 outs now. Rogers Hornsby comes up, takes the Roberto Osuna. I think it was a slurve, maybe. It was something right down the middle. We get a 3-run yak. Now we got a 4-run lead. There's no way we can blow this, right? Who's this? Shroud up. I think Shroud ends up flying out here to end the inning. He does. So now we're going to the bottom of the 10th with a 4-run lead. I'm feeling pretty good about it. But he didn't make it easy on me. He's got Rogers Hornsby off the bench. He makes a good swing on a good pitch and dumps that into right field for a base hit. I think there's no outs at this point. There is. And then Pudge comes up. We bring in Trevor Hoffman. Look at this play. I screwed up here. This is not the game's fault. That's my fault. I would have had him at first. I'm almost 100% positive, but I tried to go the short route. I thought the short route would be better, and that was a bad mistake. Then he brings in Nolan Arenado to pinch hit there, and he ends up dumping one in right field. Now he's got the bases loaded, the tying run up, 1 out. Roberto Alomar. And luckily we get him to fly out. He will score a run here, but we're not worried too much about that. So now it is a 3-run game. It's still got the tying run up to the plate. In the form of Willie Mays. And you just don't want to hear the words that I said after that play right there. A bunt or a check swing, kind of bunt towards the second baseman. I ran past it. Now Duke Snyder is up. He has a chance to win the game. We brought in Zach Britton to face him. He ends up flying out to our Duke Snyder. We ended up getting the win. It was kind of an ugly game, but it was a good game, I guess. Rogers Hornsby ends up being your MVP. He had 5 RBIs for us. Willie Mays went 2 for 4 with a home run. Duke Snyder went 1 for 4 with a home run. Robbie Alomar went 1 for 5. On his side, he had Willie Mays doing all kind of work and Pudge Rodriguez doing some work. So it wasn't much of a pitching battle. As you can see, he out-hit me by 7 hits, but luckily you don't win games on your hits. The runs are the ones that count. So he didn't have any home runs, I don't think. And then if we go to the ratings there, you can see he was an 873 rating. I had just lost a game right before this against one of those team. I don't even know how you pronounce it. It's AIOO, AU, or whatever that shit is. I lost to one of those guys. It wasn't a very entertaining game. I didn't even record it, but even if I had, I probably wouldn't have posted it because neither one of us get hit in that game. It was a Kershaw versus Kershaw matchup. And I think 100% of the hits for both of us, him and me, myself, were just jam shots. Nobody actually squared up a pitch the entire game. He just had the more clutch jam shots than me. I think he won like 3-1 or something. But this game was the game we played right after I decided to start recording in case something good happened or some kind of good game. And it ended up being a good game. Hornsby come up clutch. It wasn't the cleanest game in the world. As you can see, we're at 964 ranked now. I'm trying to, there's times where I want to grind and see if I can get to top 50, but then I play a few games on Legend and it's stressful. I don't know. I don't see how people can sit there and play like 10 games in a row on Legend and not lose their mind because it's rough. It takes a lot out of you to play a game on Legend if you're trying to win. At least it does for me. It's not that I don't like it. It's just it's hard, and you got to really focus to if you want to play at a high or against some of those high level guys. So it's kind of hard to do content with Legend games. I'm working on that, folks. I think I just need some practice. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to upload this video as a bonus upload. I know it's not like the regular live commentary. More entertaining Dougie and my Snuggy Rank Seasons games, but it was just a good game that I thought would interest you, yeah, that's it. But that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already. Once again, I really appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out.